We fully understand that pH comes with physical symptoms, but it's often easy to forget the emotional impact and the mental impact sometimes that this condition can have. So we're really keen in this research project to give the voice to the reality of what's happening on the inside, that emotional impact, and ask people to be really quite honest with those experiences.
I was diagnosed with PH back in 2012. In fact, I think it was more late 2011. So CTEPH is a type of PH that leaves residual blood clots within your lungs and heart, and that's why we have to have the pulmonary endarterectomy. But not every CTEPH type of PH is operational. Yes, I felt very upset, very like, am I going to die sort of thing, you know, how long have I got left? And the doctor said to us at the time, whatever you do, don't Google it. So my husband Googled it, bless him. So obviously it gave me, I think it was like 2 years to live. But they also explained through everything, and I got a diagram of where the blood clot was, what sort of damage it's done, what it's left. And the doctor said obviously he was hoping at the time that my type was going to be all right for an operation, which was the pulmonary endarterectomy. That operation was putting me on bypass for several hours. I couldn't exactly tell you how many. Where they actually cleared all the old blood clots out from my chest area, and obviously I had to break my sternum to do that, basically. I do go through stages sometimes where I'm thinking, why me? What have I done wrong in life? And I do get upset sometimes and probably frustrated with myself that I can't, or I don't feel as though I'm able to do a lot of things that I used to do before. Now, whether that's because I'm scared or I can't breathe, or, you know, it's just a thing that if I push myself too much, is something going to happen. I'm a bit more vulnerable since I've had my operation, if I'm honest, that I don't like to push myself too much in case something does happen. Yes, I do feel lonely and sometimes isolated, especially when you're having the down days. You know, you suffer a bit more because nobody within the family, they know I've got pulmonary hypertension, but they don't actually understand it as much as, you know, as what you're going through day to day. I think it's feeling vulnerable sometimes that I rely on people a bit more than what I used to. I'm independent, don't get me wrong. I can do, you know, most day-to-day things, but sometimes I do have to ask for help, even if it's just putting my shoes on sometimes and getting people to fasten them. That sounds a bit silly, but, you know, it happens. I'm like, no, I can't breathe today, you're gonna have to fasten those for me. But I do view myself a lot differently. I am thankful that I'm still here, obviously, and I see, you know, things a lot differently to how most people see life now. So yeah, I do think sometimes that, you know, why was it me? Is it something I've done in a previous life, you know? Is it something I've done wrong? But then I think, you know, I thank my lucky stars, I'm still here.